What's going on, everybody? Going Yooper here, and before this video starts, yes, I am outside. It is freezing cold. We got a ton of snow. I want to give a few shout outs to some of the females that are in the community. The first one is Pandemonium Reptiles. Just made a first little video. Let's go over there and encourage you to make some more. Great people. Kaz from RNC Constrictors. Great team over there. Kaz, keep up the good work. I just love a couple that is sticking together and doing the reptile thing. It's just a lot of fun. Xena from Xena and Zero. Definitely another person. I hope to see a lot of stuff coming from breeding in the future. I know they're just kind of getting started, but that would be great. Also, Krista from KG Reptiles. I haven't seen much from her lately, but I got to spend some time with her at the Tinley show. Great people. Her and Gary are just amazing, and they got a lot of cool stuff, so go over and check their channels out. Alright, so we're going to go check out some feeding real quick, and after that, I'm going to talk to you all a little bit. And I think that might be it. We'll have to see. Okay, now this is the fire that is in the giveaway, and I happen to have an extra hopper that wasn't fed, and he really is a garbage disposal, so I usually will either give him or the Amazon tree boa the extra. He's actually even starting to go in the shed right now, and he don't care. He smells it. He's like, what? I'll be more than happy to take that morsel of goodness. So as you can see, you are getting a snake that loves to eat, and he is deep in the shed. So he's pretty deep in the shed right now. So even in shed he will eat. Like I said, this guy loves his food. Okay, now this is my little spinner here, and he just moved up bins too, and I don't think he's going to take food, even though he always eats. Because I've moved him into a larger bin, he too might be confused on what he's getting into and might not take his food. And again, that's okay. They're all really healthy. Oh, I guess he decided to eat. Are you interested? Are we wiggling? Ooh, there we go. Yeah. She will take that down. Alright, so there was a couple feedings that went on. Let's talk about feeding, ball python feeding. Empty Universe just put out a video, and it was a good video. I liked it. But I wanted to add that ball pythons will eat. The problem with it is that they're very picky and they do not like change. When I just moved my Mojave Bee up to a 32 quart from a 28, even that little jump was enough to make him say, I'm not familiar with the surroundings. I don't feel comfortable. I don't want to eat. Sometimes it's because they don't like the hide they have. Sometimes it can, even the substrate, you change substrate and it can take a snake and throw them off and make them not want to eat. Ball pythons just really don't like change, and that's the truth. They like their area, and sometimes it takes a while when you move them up into a bigger size as they grow. It will take them a little bit longer to start eating again. It's just part of owning ball pythons. It has a lot to do with husbandry. And knowing your snakes. And you know, sometimes ball pythons will go off of food for a long period of time. If they do, do not let it bother you. Ball python can live up to a year without food. Do I suggest you let them go that long? Probably not. If your ball python goes off the food for 2-3 months, that's okay. As long as they are looking okay and they're not all sunken in their body and you're seeing their backbone and rib area and their tails all shrinkled in, as long as you're not seeing that, they're okay. They'll be okay. If you start to see that, then you might want to think about assist feeding. Assist feeding should be the last thing you do, you know, of course. I have some problems sometimes with hatchlings wanting to take their first couple of meals. I had a problem with some of these hatchlings that I have now. Talked about it in past videos. As you can see, they eat just fine. Like they're great eaters now, but sometimes they do have a hard time when they first start eating. If you have hatchlings and they're having a hard time feeding and you feed frozen thawed, switch over to live. Live usually does the trick. I did it without switching to live. It's very hard for me to get live up here where I'm at. Very hard. I have to drive about 250 miles one way, and then when I get there, they might not have them. I've called and said, hey, I'm going to come down. Do you have them? And they're like, you know, these people at these pet stores, they just don't know what they really have and what they don't have, unfortunately. So it's a grab bag. So I wanted mine to eat frozen thawed, and I eventually got all of them to eat frozen thawed. I did have to assist feed a few snakes, but I did that a couple of times with each one of them, and as you can see, they just grab food like it's a field day for them now, so they will eat. Okay, before I go, I want to mention a few of my subscribers that support my channel, and just out of appreciation. If your name isn't mentioned, you know, don't worry, I love you all equally. These are just a few names I grabbed out of the hat. And I noticed that this is kind of the problem with doing that. That was a great idea from Bam's Pythons. And I know Gray Reptiles is going to start doing that. And he did it in a way that he's just kind of showing your name and telling your name in the thing. I'm probably going to start doing that. That way I can make sure I get everybody. But I just wrote a few names down real quick. And I'm going to give these people a quick, hey, thank you, shout out. And there will be more to come. So don't worry if you don't hear your name. The first one is Miles Eschmel. Hey, thank you, man. You, Eshelman, sorry. Miles Eshelman. I murdered your name. Sorry, brother. Great comments, man. Thank you. I mean, all the comments I've gotten over the last couple of weeks have just been outrageously amazing and very flattering. So thank you to everybody. Also, Wicked Vixen, thank you so much for watching my videos. I truly appreciate you. Flesh Cleaver, he's been commenting on my videos for a little while now, and let me tell you, man, I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel and giving me all the love and support. That's great. The last one on this list for today is Gusfish. Now, this guy's been a subscriber of mine from way back. I mean, he's been around for a long time, and dude, let me tell you, every time I see a message from you or a like from you on my Instagram or something, I always get a smile on my face because I know you've been around for a long time, and I very much appreciate you, brother. Is there anything else I want to talk about? All I want to say is, with this community, I'm all about trying to help, you know, and I don't know everything. I've been dealing with ball pythons for over 20 years now, and you know, I've learned a lot over the years, but you can learn something new every day. And just because one person does something one way and another does it another way, doesn't mean one is more right than the other. You really got to go what works for you. There's so many people out there that are willing to help in this community. Brian Gundy is somebody that I don't really mention a lot in my videos. You know, I'm friends with Garrick DeMeyer. You know, we're not best friends. We don't go to each other's house for Christmas or nothing, but he's definitely very cool with me, and I'm very cool with him, and I enjoy his company. I think he enjoys mine too. You know, and you know, there's a ton of them. You know, Gavin from Balls to You, Matt from Olympus Reptiles. You know, these are people that comment on my videos and check me out, and they're a great guy. Matt's real cool. He messaged me the other day, gave me some little encouragement, which is really awesome. Everybody's willing to help, but we all don't do things the same way, and it's okay not to do things the same way as somebody else. So if somebody says do something one way and another says do it another, try them both and see what works for you. You know, this community is pretty tight, and I'd love to keep it that way. So, you know, in my comments, I haven't seen this as be a problem, but if you disagree with somebody in the comment section of one of my videos, I would really appreciate it if you just respect each other's opinions. That's how I do it. That's how I would like you all to do it. Now, I haven't run into that problem yet or anything, but on other channels, I see people arguing about this, that, and the other, and I don't want that to happen on my channel. You know, I care about all of y'all, even, you know, even the new people that I don't really know. To those people, by the way, I've been doing videos for a really long time, and I'm pretty consistent with my videos. I don't think there's too many more people other than like Brian Barczyk that actually upload as much as I do. I do take some time off, so there is going to be a week here and there where I take off. I have kids in so many sports, and you know, and there's championship games, and there's going on my cruise. But for the most part, I like to upload every day. I take a day off here and there, and I'm right back at it the next day. So I stay pretty consistent. And I have a lot of videos on this channel, so a lot of people were asking, you know, tell me, hey, do more of this or do some of this or collabs. I live out in the middle of nowhere. It's very hard for me to reach out and get around people, but I do have some collab videos on here, as well as my Fitz Family Constrictors channel, which I do not upload to anymore. You don't have to subscribe, but if you want to see me go hanging out with Garrick DeMeyer's place and snooping around his place and getting into things and doing stuff like that, I got a bunch of videos over there like that. Mike from Worked Out Constrictors, who works for Garrick, I got some stuff, you know, he's showing us how to palpate snakes and stuff like that. So I do have those kind of videos that are just on my other channel. And there's some on this channel too, as well as a lot of tips, what to do if your power goes out, how to keep your snake warm, things like that. So thank you for all the amazing comments on the videos, and I will definitely keep working on my lighting, and I haven't done it right now. I know my lighting's not that great right now, but it's middle of the night and it's very hard to keep this place lit up. But I'm going to keep working at it, and I'm going to take all your suggestions and I'm going to run with it and do my best, and save up, get a little bit better camera, start trying to do a little bit better editing. I'm working on it, new to the editing thing. I'm not a young kid anymore. But I want to thank you all for watching my videos. If you like my videos, please hit that like button. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Hello to all my old subscribers. Hit the notification bell down below. Let you know I upload a video. Right up over here, again, is my t-shirts. You can buy a t-shirt. And you will not only be helping Going Yooper, but you will also be helping the Sam Jeffers Foundation that is run by John from Pythons R Us. Links for Sam Jeffers and John are below. Great people. Great person, man. I love that foundation, and I will back it to the day I die, or to the day I can't afford to do it anymore. It means a lot to me that he allows me to be part of that. Very small part of that, and my name's not on no register or nothing, but I will always try and help that because I know 100% of the money goes to the foundation, and that's important to me. Alright, everybody. As always, I love you all. See me. Bye.